I think he's okay. You know, I think everybody knows that he can play. He had a great rookie year, maybe one of the best rookie years ever. You know, if you looked at Michael Jordan or Tim Duncan, he was very impressive in his first year. And doesn't matter if he wins or not the Defensive Player of the Year this year. He's going to win it by the end of his career. I'm sure he's going to win it many times. So it doesn't really matter if he wins it this year. The most important is he showed that he can play, and he was a great number one pick, and he's going to be good for a long time.
Wemby has done some incredible stuff this year, man, that people sometimes ignore. Even if he doesn't block a shot, how many shots do he alter or change every night? I mean, that's very difficult to do, and he's been consistent all year long.
Obviously, I'm fine with either one. They're both French, so.
That's right. Yeah, right?
They're both French.
They're both great defensive players.
Exactly,
too,
exactly. My biggest challenge was to play for Pop, because he's crazy. But that was my biggest challenge. When I arrived, I was 19 years old when I arrived in NBA, and I came to a team. It was a veteran team, so it was no young guys in the team. Everybody was above 28, 29, so I was the only young guy in the team. And Pop went really hard on me because he wanted to know right away if a European point guard basically can make it in the NBA. So he threw me in the fire after 5 games. After 5 games, he called me in the plane and he's like, "Tomorrow you're starting." And so my first question was like, man, is Timmy okay with that? Because Tim Duncan was like not really a big fan of a French point guard. So, because people think I'm like exaggerating when I'm saying that, but he did not talk to me my whole first year. So it's kind of tough when you're the point guard and he doesn't say nothing to you, just look at you with his eyes, It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary when Timmy looks at you.
Yeah.
And so that was my biggest challenge, to earn the respect of the Americans. Because the Americans, they're very proud about their basketball. And my dad is American, so I'm 50-50, and I know that side of the Americans, and so that was my biggest thing when I first arrived. I wanted to earn their respect. I wanted to show that little Frenchie can play basketball. And I remember at training camp, they will always try to hit me hard, because my game was to penetrate and go and attack the big guys. And Kevin Willis, who Dominic played with, I remember first practice, he hit me so hard, and I went down and I came back and I pushed him. I tried to fight with him. Obviously, I had no chance to win that fight, but I wanted to, fight with him. And I remember Pop, it was crazy. He took me on the side. He was like, "Oh, I love it. I love it." I was like, man, this guy is crazy. He just tell me that he loves it, that I fight. And so basically, that was my thing. I wanted to show Pop I can play. I wanted to show my teammates I can play, and I can be a starting point guard for that team.
刚刚问到他们就是在2位的职业生涯，我们先帮那个 Tony Parker 翻译一下，免得到时候我又漏了什么东西。那当然了，最大的挑战呢，就是跟就是效力于他们的马刺队的黄金教练 Greg Popovich， 因为呢，他真的是一个可能表面上他非常严厉的一个教练，而且他记得那个时候他只是进了联盟大概打了5场以后，然后就被他们的教练把他推到那个首发阵容正选的阵容他觉得非常意外的同时，而且他那个时候还担心说他的那个队友，而且也是球队当中的球星 Tim Duncan 那个时候会不会有认同他所以那个时候很担心，因为他看到他就有时候他常开玩笑说Tim Duncan 这个队友有时候他的瞪着眼睛看着你的时候，你还让你蛮惧怕的。但是他觉得最大的挑战就是要得到Greg Popovich 他们教练以及他们的队员包括 Tim Duncan 他们的认同，还有他们的 respect。因为以前他们以他的打球的风格，他是比较多切入到篮底下。我记得那个时候他在马刺队有一个队友，就是一个非常强壮的 Kevin Willis， 威利斯那个时候呢就是。我记得那个时候好像说联盟当中就是最壮的一个中锋的球员，然后他那个时候在练球的时候真的就是硬撞，撞在就好像撞到墙上面的时候，感觉当然不好，但是呢撞完以后呢，居然得到 Greg Popovich 就赞他说，我真的很喜欢你这样子的打法，所以呢他听到他们的教练对他的认可，还有他的队友的认可，是他觉得能够帮他克服他职业生涯当中最大挑战的一个点。